Hey everyone and welcome. I love the truth, and I love people who love the truth. There's something, I don't know, clean, clinical about the truth, isn't there? It's pure, beautiful, powerful. Not more so than in America with the election, and not more so with me and you. The desire for truth is now strong in us all, isn't it? We're always looking and finding the truth, and the ones that are hiding it don't like it, do they?
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Now, obviously, we've seen a pushback in America, and Trump, with the help of Elon Musk, has managed to break the cabal, shall we speak. And it's basically because Elon Musk bought X, and X has been allowing pretty much free speech since it was bought, and it's broken the narrative on so many occasions. So I thought I'd bring you this, the truth will set you free, everyone. This was posted by Elon himself, and with him helping Trump to win, and also in the future, it will be interesting to see what happens with this, won't it? Hopefully it can translate across the West like a virus. Oh yeah, like a virus. Pass from one person to the next. They'll be having masks on in minutes. Have a listen to what he posted. This is him effectively saying his stance, and the stance of all of us that seems to be pushing us back in the right direction.
Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
So you just don't care? You want to share what you have to say?
I'll say what I want to say, and if the consequence of that is losing money, so be it.
Have to completely agree with him on that one. I'll say what I want to say when I want to say it, whether they like it or not.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. But go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. I'm saying what I care about is the reality of goodness, not the perception of it. And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them. Okay? I think it's a real weakness to want to be liked. A real weakness. And I do not have that.
What hate speech are you talking about? I mean, you use Twitter.
Right.
Do you see a rise in hate speech?
I mean,
But just a personal anecdote, like what do you? I don't.
personally, for you, I would see I get more of that kind of content. Yeah, personally, but I'm not going to talk to the rest of for the rest of Twitter.
So you see more hate speech personally?
I would say I would see more hateful content in that.
Content you don't like or hateful? What do you mean to describe a hateful thing?
Yeah, I mean, just content that will solicit a reaction, something that may include something that is slightly racist or slightly sexist, those kinds of things.
So you think if something is...
This was the BBC, and you know the BBC, they hate Elon Musk because he breaks the narrative, the lies that they tell us on a daily basis. So they hate him with a passion. So this was a smear job, a hit piece, and he immediately turned it on them. And he has done with many other hit pieces as well.
It's slightly sexist, it should be banned.
No,
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying...
Well, I'm just curious. I'm trying to understand what you mean by hateful content, and I'm asking for specific examples. And you just said that if something is slightly sexist, that's hateful content. Does that mean that it should be banned?
Well, you've asked me whether my feed, whether it's got less or more. I'd say it's got slightly more.
That's why I'm asking for examples. Can you name one example?
I honestly don't know.
Can he, heck? No way can he name any. You know he can't name any, because he hasn't.
Honestly,
You can't name a single example.
I'll tell you why, because I don't actually use that For You feed anymore, because I just don't particularly like it.
But you
and
said
actually, a lot of people are quite similar. I only look at
hang on a
my
second.
following.
You said you've seen more hateful content, but you can't name a single example, not even one.
I'm not sure I've used that feed for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and
Well, then how did you see the hateful content?
Because I've been.
Now at this point, you can see him, he's squirming, isn't he? He knows he's got him. He knows he can't say anything in his own defence, so he's trying to squirm out of the question. It's typical journalism, isn't it?
I've been using Twitter since you've taken it over for the last 6 months.
Okay, so then you must have at some point seen the For You hateful content. I'm asking for one example.
Right.
And you can't give a single one.
And I'm saying...
I say so that you don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
He does. To him and his ilk, Anything he doesn't like is hateful, because their opinion is all that should matter.
Yes, because you can't give me a single example of hateful content, not even one tweet, and yet you claimed that the hateful content was high.
Well,
that's a false.
no. What I claimed,
just lied.
No. What I claimed was there are many organisations that say that that kind of information is on the rise. Now, whether it has on my
Give me
feed
one
or
example.
not. I mean, right, and
Literally
if you
can't
look at
name
someone
one.
like the Strategic Dialogue Institute in the UK, they will say that. So
Look, people will say all sorts of nonsense. I'm literally asking for a
Right.
single example, and you can't name one.
right, and as I've already said, I don't use that feed. But
Well, then how would you know that?
I don't think this is getting anywhere.
You literally said you experienced more hateful content, and then couldn't name a single.
Look at the journalist's face there. He knows his career's over. He'll never get to sit down with someone and do an interview smear job ever again. You think I'm wrong?
Example.
Right, and as I said,
That's absurd.
I haven't actually looked at that feed.
Then how would you
for a
know there's
few
hateful
weeks.
content?
Because I'm saying that's what I saw a few weeks ago. I can't give you an exact example. Let's move on. We only have a certain amount of time.
Look, I'm a big believer that people are more productive when they're in person, and really, man, the whole sort of work from home thing. It's like, I think it's. Look, there are some exceptions, but I kind of think that the whole notion of work from home is a bit like the fake Marie Antoinette quote, "Let them eat cake." It's like really, you're going to work from home and you're going to make everyone else who made your car come work in the factory. You're going to make the people who make your food that gets delivered that they can't work from home. The people that come fix your house, they can't work from home, but you can. Does that seem morally right? That's messed up.
You see it as a moral issue?
Yes.
I mean, I see it more as
And
just
it's a productivity issue, but it's
Yeah.
also a moral issue. People should get off the goddamn moral high horse with the work from home bullshit.
It's elitism, isn't it? Because only the elite class, the higher middle class, are able to work from home. The working class, we've got the menial jobs, we've got the hands-on jobs. You can't do those from home. So it is a very elitist argument, isn't it, working from home?
Because they're asking everyone else to not work from home while they do.
And yet
It's wrong.
there's still pushback, by the way. It's still
Yeah.
going on. This battle is still happening. I mean, leaders of organizations, and I speak to plenty of them, I want people back. I want people back. 3 days a week, they're still battling. It's not clear that
Yeah.
it's ever going to change. People are not.
So there you go. The second half was a bit off topic, wasn't it? But they were trying to smear him for refusing to let his workers work from home. And he turned it around straight away on them as well, didn't he? Now, I'm not saying that Elon Musk is a perfect guy, he's a saviour. I'm not saying Trump is either. But it's a lurch in the right direction, is it not? And hopefully, it will force the rest of the West to lurch in the right direction as well. Let me know if you think it can, though. You think appointing Elon is a good idea? Before you go, though, everyone, make sure you watch the next video as well. There's a few words that I think will really interest you. Have a listen to what he says about removing the deep state. Let me know in the comments. Stay sane, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.